Namaste, my dear friends. In the last class, we highlighted the concept of warehousing under the customs, wherein you have to follow the warehousing procedure and request the Department of Customs to warehouse the goods. Department will consider your request if you follow the procedure. We highlighted the case law called Biko Lari Limited case of the Supreme Court of India. Duty paid goods temporarily kept physically in the warehouse cannot be called warehoused goods. Therefore, differential rate of duty on account of physical removal does not arise. I have a doubt. Before commencing the baggage duty, could you answer to me? I imported the goods which is BCD nil, IGST nil, total duty nil, but I requested Department of Customs Commissioner to warehouse my goods. Commissioner denied to warehouse the goods. As aggrieved person, I am challenging the order not to permit my goods into warehouse. I am challenging in the court against the order of the commissioner not to permit my goods into warehouse. My play is justifiable or the action of the department is justifiable. Who is right? Am I right from my side? My fundamental right of warehousing denied by the commissioner. Therefore, I am going for appeal. Am I justifiable myself by filing the appeal, or the commissioner is right in his approach to deny my goods not to warehouse? Who is right? Commissioner said your goods not going to be allowed to warehouse. My goods are worthy to warehouse, durable goods, but department denied for warehousing. Department justified in their action. You have to say yes or no, something you have to say no, my dear sir. Thereby I can present the stand by making the convenient way of explanation. Otherwise, I question myself, I am answering myself, it become a what we can call recorded mode class. And what is the meaning of online live class compared to recorded class? Loudly, your mic should be loud, my dear. Good mic. Loudly speak. Speak. I am very happy to note. Very so low audible, my dear. Your mic is not fit, my dear. This is what a communication we have now. Good communication we should have. Loudly, loudly. Anybody can answer. Loudly can speak. Loudly speak. Go ahead, please. Not there. Okay. Good. Good. Accepted. He touched by saying that since there is no duty deferment, therefore, in that case, there is no execution of warehousing procedure. What do you mean this? There must be thrice the amount of the duty bond. Am I right? Here, duty is 0. 3 zeros is called as thrice the duty of bond you are talking here? Sorry. That cannot be accepted. Sorry, mister, that cannot be accepted. So, as you rightly said, since there is no deferment of duty, there is no duty. That is not fit for warehousing the goods. Meaning thereby, warehoused goods means duty levied but unpaid. It deferred to pay in the future period when you are going to submit the X bond bill of entry to D bond. That point is a taxable event. Therefore, in the given case, since there is no duty on imported goods, not fit for warehousing statement is true. The department action not to allow for warehousing is perfectly correct. Action of the department is justifiable in the given case. Questions are going to come like that. Furthermore, one more point I would like to bring to notice, very important point it is, which now I am going to bring to a notice in the subsequent study. Dear friends, I imported the goods, duty levied, which has been warehoused for a period more than 90 days warehouse. From 91 day till the date of my clearances, I am liable to pay interest on the outstanding amount of duty at the rate of 15% per annum, which you are aware of that. But when I am clearing the goods from the customs warehouse, I am the holder of advance authorization, one of the scheme which I am now going to bring to a notice under the foreign trade policy. I am going to highlight it today. Advance authorization is a license which is granted to the exporters to permit for import of goods without payment of basic custom duty, without payment of IGST, without payment of the social welfare surcharge, without payment of any other import duties. Such a license I am holding worth rupees 3 lakhs license value. Up to 3 lakhs not required to pay any import duty. Now, this person who is a holder of advance authorization, whose goods are in the warehouse beyond 90 days time period. Now, when he clearing the goods, the duty amount came 2 lakh rupees. This person who is the owner of the warehouse goods submitted advance authorization to set off the duty. Advance authorization license 3 lakhs. The value of the duty value and that duty liable to pay at the time of clearing the goods from the warehouse is only 2 lakhs. I set off the entire 2 lakhs, still I have excess of 1 lakh license value balance. When I am clearing the goods, I have paid nothing. I adjusted the advance authorization license against my duty liability for the warehouse goods. Department of Customs said, hey mister, these goods beyond 90 days in the warehouse. Yes sir. You have to pay interest at the rate of 15% per annum from 91 day till the date of clearances. Then I replied, hey department, I have not paid any duty here. Why should I pay interest? I have not paid any duty here. Why should I pay interest? Department said, no, you have to pay interest. Now, in the given case, when I clear the goods from warehouse, by utilization of my advance authorization against my payment of duties, net I paid through cash ledger, nothing here, nothing I paid by cash. GR7 challan, 0 value, I have not paid anything, but I adjusted advance authorization, full amount of duty. Department asking me to pay interest. I am saying there is no outstanding amount, therefore I am not liable to pay interest. Whether the stand of the importer is correct or the department stand is correct, who is right in the given case? This is what the question is going to come in the exam. Simple lollipop will won't come. Yes. Tell me, my dear friends, in the given, have you understood the point? Have you understood the question? This is what I am asking. What is the question here? 2 lakh import duty on warehouse goods. 2 lakh is the import duty on warehouse goods. 2 lakh is import duty on warehouse goods. I have license of 3 lakh. I adjusted. Nothing paid to department. But department asking me to pay interest. I said there is no outstanding liability to pay custom duty. Therefore, I am not liable to pay interest. Now, interest liable to pay or not? Not liable to pay. Excellent. Why not liable to pay? No, not acceptable. I'm very happy your response, but the answer is not correct. Any other persons, my dear friends, my beloved friends? Any other? Other answer will say yes, liable to pay. Why liable to pay? Here the answer here is in the given question which I ask you, liable to pay interest. Yes. Why liable to pay interest beyond 90 days? Warehouse period. Therefore, you have to pay interest. Sir, liability is not there. Who said not no liability? Have you not paid the duty to department? You paid, man, by utilizing the advance authorization. Have I not told you under the GST law my 2 lakh rupees of total liability? I have input tax credit 1,50,000. I utilized it. The balance 50,000 I paid by electronic cash ledger. How much I paid to department the tax? How much I paid to department the tax? Together how much? That means I paid 2 lakh rupees to department. Then only department will satisfy. Otherwise, simply I say liable to pay 2 lakhs. If I pay rupees 50,000 to electronic cash ledger, and I can say I paid your liability, means department will accept it. Department will ask balance 1,50,000. That I can say I have utilized to pay electronic credit ledger. Similar to that, one of the export incentive advance authorization is utilizing to pay the duty is nothing but payment of duty only. So my advance authorization 3 lakhs license value, liability to pay the duty on warehouse reports 2 lakhs, I adjusted. It is nothing but payment of duty. I paid the duty of customs how much? 2 lakh rupees at the time of clearing the goods from the warehouse beyond 90 days time period. Therefore, from 91 day till the date of clearances, I am bound to pay the interest at the rate of 50% per annum on the duty which is paid by utilizing advance authorization. How much? 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs duty paid. Is clear, my dear friends? Yes. These are the questions will carry into the examination hall. If I am the paper setter, if they given the opportunity, definitely I will set the paper like this only. After 25 years of my teaching experience and being an author for the past almost 5 years, for the past 5 years continuously I am supporting to draft and shape the study material of the CMA Final, paper number 19 now, earlier paper number 18. I am the author fully to draft A to Z of the material. Having that experience, if they gives me the paper setting activity, definitely I will set the paper like this. This is what the practical things one can expect in the examination from the desk of warehousing. So, warehousing in the last class we completed. Now we are moving on to a new chapter called as duty, namely duty on baggage. How to understand duty on baggage? Dear friends, when you departuring from India, generally there won't be any duty on your baggage. You are permitted to carry certain things. If you carrying the valuable things, jewels, gold ornaments, then disclose at the international airport or port, obtain certificate of origin, highly sufficient. When you coming back with your own ornaments which you took from India, there won't be any duty by the time if you obtain certificate of origin. In all other cases, when you being a Indian origin or you are a foreign citizen, as the case may be, or you are the person holding of Indian passport, being an Indian, went to abroad and coming back to India by buying certain goods outside India. When you bringing along with your baggage, means along with your luggage, if that particular baggage, the value which you purchase outside India and bring into India, the items, the goods, exceeds the prescribed limit. The limit prescribed here is rupees 50,000 for few cases. For few cases, 15,000. For few cases, almost all, we can say that the 50,000 or 1 lakh rupee, like that they fix it. So depends upon the baggage which you are bringing. Suppose if you are bringing, sir, I am bringing the specs, watch, cell phone, like that, whose value maybe coming from which country depends upon that. Prescribe the value up to rupees 50,000 free from duty. Some cases up to rupees 15,000 free from duty. Some cases up to rupees 50,000. Suppose you are coming to India after stay abroad more than 1 year, being a gentleman coming to India, for you 20 grams whose value should not exceed rupees 50,000 free from duty. Or you are coming to India being a woman, lady passenger, in that case 40 grams of wearing jewelry whose value not exceeds 1 lakh rupee free from duty of customs. No duty on such baggage. Depends upon your product which you are bringing. So, and also it depends upon from which country you are coming to India. Now, such a limit up to which there won't be any duty of customs. That limit technically we called as gender free allowance, or we also be called as duty free allowance, GFA, gender free allowance or duty free allowance. In the given case, my dear friends, if you come into India being a passenger of Indian origin and foreigners residing in India, if you people went to abroad and coming to India, excluding infant, infant, young baby, we call infant, except infant. For infant, there is no general free allowance. Young baby, 1 year or 9 months baby, for example, young baby. You should not wait to that young baby. The young baby is 3 kilos weight. You are attach the ornaments, bracelet, what Danam used to call, then all 5 kgs of gold made up ornaments. That and all not acceptable. First of all, no gender free allowance for infant, for young baby, which is chinna kolanda. Young baby means it is less than 1 year or 1 year maximum age. That could be impression, infant. They used to wear the huggies only, nothing else. If the huggies are bringing for the infant, okay, no problem, no duty. So for infant, no duty. Passengers who are coming to India, maybe Indian passengers or foreigners who are residing in India, went abroad and coming back to India. In that case, from a country other than Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, in that case, their gender free allowance up to which there won't be any duty, worth rupees 50,000. Up to rupees 50,000 per passenger, no duty. Very good, sir. Per passenger, no duty, you said, we are happy. Up to rupees 50,000. What about more than rupees 50,000? If more than rupees 50,000, if you bring into India, for example, you went abroad, let us say you went abroad, here, you went to USA, being Indian citizen, went abroad and purchased a new watch, whose worth rupees 75,000. Gender free allowance is how much is available for you? Only 50,000. If you bring more than that limit, over and above that limit is 25,000, which is taxable. What rate of baggage duty? What rate of basic custom duty here? Means here, my dear friends, basic custom duty is 35%. Examiner not going to provide in the examination. We have to apply ourselves. Further, which also carries social welfare surcharge, which is 10% on BCD, 3.5%. effectively speak, the basic custom duty here is 38.50%. So 38.05% will apply on that particular given value of taxable goods, 38.50%, which is nothing but 25,000. 38.5% is equal to how much? Duty of customs, baggage duty. Baggage duty here is the baggage duty in the given case. How much comes? 9,625 rupees. This much of amount of baggage duty you have to pay and bring the goods. Now, presenting here furthermore, in the given case, if you are a tourist of foreign origin, excluding infant, coming to India from a country other than Nepal and Bhutan and Myanmar, gender fee allowance for a tourist of foreign origin, meaning what? Who are not holding Indian passport, we can declare that foreign origin. You may be Indian origin but sitting outside India for a longer period of time, therefore you migrated to that country, you obtain the passport of that country. That means your Indian passport is not there with you. In that case, foreign origin. Tourist of foreign origin, excluding infant, are foreigners. As a tourist, if you come to India, in that case, from a country other than Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, then gender fee allowance for a tourist only 15,000. Even such a tourist coming from Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar also remains rupees 15,000 if you come by air, not by land route. Sea route not available. From Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar to India, there is no sea route. Therefore, by air you are coming 15,000. Even tourist coming from USA other than Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, 15,000. Passengers of Indian origin and foreigners residing in India, excluding infant, and tourist of foreign origin, excluding infant, coming from country called Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar. In that case, gender fee allowance maximum rupees 15,000 only. That too you have to come to India by air, not by bus route, not by train or by walk. It is not acceptable. Only by air you are coming. That time 15,000 gender fee allowance will be granted. It means to say that if you are coming by bus with the valuable items, customs verification takes place. There is a duty of 38.5% on the entire value of that goods without giving deduction of rupees 15,000 is the meaning of it. Further, my dear friends, Indian passengers who has been residing abroad for over 1 year, coming from anywhere, any country, coming to India, Indian passengers who has been residing abroad for more than 1 year. I went to Ethiopia. I stayed for 12 months, 2 days, more than 1 year. I stayed. And coming to India. In that case, if I am a gentleman, in that case, gold jewelry, wearing jewelry it is. 20 grams permitted to bring, whose value should not exceed rupees 50,000. If exceeds rupees 50,000, over and above rupees 50,000, which will be form part of your gender fee allowance, and if it is more than gender fee allowance, liable to pay GST. Not GST, the custom duty. If a woman coming to India by staying abroad for a period more than 1 year, in that case, because of the lady passenger affectionate to wear the wearing apparel, I mean to say wearing jewelry, which is essential also as per our Indian tradition. In that case, Indian tradition, essential I said, does not mean that if the money is not there, borrow and wear. If you wear, well and good. Otherwise, up to them. Indian customs we used to follow as being women, at least thali will be made up in gold, expecting is a minimum expectation of them and reasonable expectation to meet the tradition and our origin. So in that case, they have given more value permission. For lady passenger, up to 40 grams of wearing jewelry they are allowed to bring without payment of any custom duty, provided the value of particular 40 grams maximum 1 lakh. It should not go beyond 1 lakh. If you go beyond 1 lakh, it forms part of the general product. Where it exceeds general fee allowance, will attract the custom duty. What rate of custom duty? Effectively speak, including social welfare surcharge, 38.5%. But there won't be any IGST. There won't be any safeguard duty. There won't be any protective duty. There won't be any countervailing duty and subsidy article. There won't be any anti-dumping duty. Only basic custom duty. Wherever basic custom duty and import of goods, which carries hand in hand social welfare surcharge. In that case, effectively speaks, 35 plus 10% on 35 is equal to 38.5% custom duty you have to pay on account of import of your valuable goods beyond the permissible limit, which is beyond the general fee allowance. You being a passenger coming to India, alcoholic liquor allowed to bring how much? 2 liters of liquor allowed to bring. Liquor or wine are intoxicating, means the alcoholic liquor meant for human consumption. It may be called wine, whatever may be. 2 liters of liquor per passenger. Sir, 2 liters of liquor I am bringing. Each liter of liquor is, let us say, 30,000, sir. 30,000 plus 30,000, 2 liters are bringing. Yes, sir. 60,000. That alone I purchase outside India, and with that only I am coming, sir. No other purchase I made. Oh, in that case, your general fee allowance how much? 50,000. Permissible to bring how many? 2 liters. Whose worth how much? 60,000. More than general fee allowance of rupees 50,000. Suppose you are coming from a country other than Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar. In that case, 50,000 general fee allowance. 60,000 minus 50,000, balance 10,000. That 10,000 will attract the custom duty at the rate of 38.5% on 10,000. 3,850 you have to pay as duty of customs. Further, my dear friends, for all passengers coming from anywhere outside India to India, cigarettes 100 numbers allowed to bring. Cigarettes 100 numbers permissible. Sir, what about cigars? I will show you that right now. Up to 25 numbers allowed. Tobacco 125 grams permissible under general fee allowance. Now, in the given case, if it is exceeded the value, I am bringing cigarettes more than 100 numbers, which will attract the custom duty at the rate of our 38.5%. Here we have one provision need to understand. For this I will explain to you. This is a somewhat important area. Need to understand this area with other annexes we have. I will explain to you. Just wait. Cigarettes 100 numbers allowed. Cigars 25 numbers allowed. Tobacco 125 grams only allowed to bring into India under your general fee allowance. If more than that value, you will be able to pay duty of customs. The last point. Passengers of 18 years and above. Here the law not changed to 21 years. Unlike our marriage act now. 18 years and above. You have the age and coming to India from abroad. For you, one laptop, not the computer. Laptop different from desktop computer. So one laptop again different from tab. Laptop again different from any other instrument which you are going to call here. It should be only laptop. Laptop means the hardware fully loaded with the software. Without the software, hardware no use. That is interlinked, interrelated, is called laptop. Such a laptop you are bringing to India, one laptop without any restriction on it value, entire value of one laptop free from duty. Suppose I went to USA, I went to the Apple Silicon where I purchase, let us say, the Mac Studio for my class editing that and this purpose, which is worth rupees 3 lakh rupees. I purchase and come to India. Am I liable to pay duty or not? Absolutely, because what I purchased not the laptop, I purchased the Mac Studio. Mac Studio is different from laptop. If I purchase a MacBook, which is a laptop, worth rupees 3 lakhs, I am coming to India, entire 3 lakh free from duty. Since my age is 18 years and above. One passenger, one laptop, irrespective of the value, free from duty is the meaning of it. Now coming back. Now coming to my dear friends, here important note, very valuable points. For infant, only used personal effects shall be allowed duty free. As you are aware of that, infant means, simple to say, that young baby. See, we used to call here, for infant there won't be any duty free allowance. Further, the free allowance cannot be allowed to be pulled with the free allowances of any other passenger. How to understand this point? Straight away with examination problem. Inviting from workbook. From workbook, I am inviting here directly a problem. On what it is? It is on the duty free allowance cannot be pulled, two or more duty free allowances to adjust against a product. Need to understand that. If you refer this, one of the examination problem it is, my dear friends. Reading as follows. After visiting USA for a month, Mrs. and Mr. Rajesh Jain, Indian resident aged 35 and 40 years respectively, brought to India a laptop computer valued at rupees 80,000. Used personal effects valued 2,20,000 and a personal computer for rupees 65,000. Calculate the custom duty payable by Mrs. and Mr. Rajesh Jain, if any. Ignore agriculture infrastructure and development cess. It is baseless to say that there won't be any agricultural infrastructure development cess at all for the baggage. Now, here rupees 80,000 laptop computer, laptop, which is fully free from duty, no duty. Coming to personal effects, I need to clarify here, personal effects. In our place here, if you refer to point number 3 here, bona fide baggage means used personal effects. What do you mean by bona fide baggage? The baggage which is not under the custom duty at all. My wearing apparel, using cloth, I am regularly wearing cloth which is not purchased outside India. in that case is a personal effects which is not going to attract the duty at all. Therefore, here in the given case, personal effects value rupees 2,20,000, also no duty of customs. Personal computer 65,000 which is taxable. Calculate the custom duty payable by Mrs. and Mr. Rajesh. Two of them are there, passengers. Each one how much general fee elements? 50,000. But here taxable product how much? How many product? Only one product. If there is a one product is a taxable product, 65,000. General fee elements of Mr. Rajesh 50,000. General fee elements of Mrs. Rajesh 50,000. These two general fee elements cannot be pulled together to adjust for one product. Only one GFA is allowed, either for Mr. Rajesh Jain, Jain or Mrs. Rajesh Jain. Either one can able to claim the 50,000 general fee elements because they are coming from a place other than the Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar. Therefore, 50,000. Two or more general fee allowances cannot be pulled together into one, adjust to one product. Adjust to one product not allowed is the meaning of it. Therefore, only one GFA which is rupees 50,000. Mr. and Mrs. as the case may be. Then the taxable value balance 15,000 which is 38.5%, my dear friends. 38.50%. How much comes here? 15,000 into 38.5%, 5,775 is the answer. Here it should be 38.50%. That's it. The answer remains 5,775. Here the answer here is 5,775 is the total duty of customs they have to pay. 38.50%. Now please come back. Further, here point number 4, very important, this one. Annexure 1 includes the put Annexure 1 generally not allowed to bring. If allowed to bring, the duty will be huge amount. 1. Firearms, cartridges of firearm exceeding 50 means bullets, cartridges exceeding 100 sticks, cigars exceeding 25 number, tobacco exceeding 125 grams. These are all taxable at a higher rate, higher amount of percentage. That I will refer here. Somewhere I mentioned that. Here I have mentioned here. Yes. So I am bringing notice now. My dear friends, Annexure 1 product. Here firearms not allowed to bring. If you have a license to bring, no general fee allowance. General fee allowance not allowed. What is the value of the firearm? Sir, it is around 35,000 rupees pistol, sir. I have a license, sir. Oh, 35,000 rupees pistol you are bringing, firearm. The entire 35,000 rupees value of that particular firearm is equal to duty of customs. 100% value is equal to value of custom duty, not 38.5%, which I mentioned somewhere here. I will show you. That will be more attractive to bring to notice. Yes, my dear sir. This is the area which you need to understand. Cartridges of firearms exceeding 50, because up to 50 is allowed, na? We referred somewhere other here. Cartridges up to rupees 50. cartridges, here not mentioned, here they separately mentioning annex 1 put allowed to bring cartridges means bullets. I will show you again that 50, exceeding 50 not allowed under GFA. Tobacco exceeding 125 grams, because up to 125 grams permissible to bring under general fuel allowance. Thereafter exceeding 125 grams of tobacco is not considered as a for general fuel allowance purpose. Further, cigars exceeding 25 numbers, cigars I will show you again, 25 numbers allowed under general fuel allowance. More than that you have to pay the duty. Are not chargeable, these and all are not chargeable to rate 38.5% as applicable to baggage. Then these items are charged at the rate of 100% of applicable to baggage under the heading so and so, so and so. 100% applicable to baggage means what? Cigarettes, there is no cigarettes here, cartridges exceeding 50, whatever may be the number, that value over and above 50 cartridges whose value equal to value of duty. Tobacco exceeding 125 grams whose value more than 125 grams is 38.5% and applicable. What is applicable? The more than 125 grams of tobacco, how much grams are there, whose value how much, that value over and above 25 grams is equal to, the value is equal to value of duty. Sir, what about the cigars exceeding 25 numbers, whatever may be the numbers, more than 25, whose value is equal to value of duty, not 38.5%, 100% of the value is value of duty. Likewise, firearms, the value of the firearm is equal to value of the duty, not going to be charged at the rate of 38.5% is the meaning of it. Furthermore, here yeah, here also mentioned in our workbook it is there, the particular place, not in the regular course material which I have given to you. There the information is there, is application in the workbook, it is there here, this one elaboratively. If you bringing to India, let us say firearms, cartridges of firearms which is exceeding 50 numbers, cigarettes, here they mention cigarettes, that earlier when I mentioned reference with reference to the problem, but it's general provision, the notification. Cigarettes exceeding 100 numbers, see here cigarettes 100 numbers permissible to bring under general allowance, over and above 100 numbers. Further, which are not chargeable to rate, applicable to baggage. Then what is applicable? The items are charged 100% of applicable to baggage, means whatever the value of that baggage is equal to value of the duty is the meaning of it. Cigarettes, cigars are the, what we can call it, just now told the tobacco exceeding 105 grams. These and all special products, annexer 1 products, you are bringing to India beyond that limit, not eligible for the general fuel allowance, whose value equal to value of duty. I will refer the problem, there you will be able to catch all the points. For the time being, relax and look here. Come back. What are the products I referred here? For your kind consideration, I refer the following products. In the case of what we can call it, annexure 1, firearms. Value of the firearms is a value of duty, no general elements. Further, cartridges means bullets, which is exceeding 50 numbers, up to 50 general elements, beyond 50 numbers whose value equal value of duty. Further, cigarettes, 100 numbers permissible and GFA, exceed 100 numbers whose value is a value of duty. More and above 100 number of cigarettes, how many numbers are there? That value is equal to value of the particular duty, my dear friends. Suppose 120 cigarettes I am bringing 120 cigarettes. In that case, if I am bringing 120 cigarettes, over and above 100 how much? 20 cigarettes. That 20 cigarette value how much? For example, 2000. In that case, that 2000 value of the 20 cigarettes is equal to value of duty. Up to 100 cigarettes value qualify for general elements. After general elements, the 100 numbers within that excess of general elements will attract the duty at the rate of 38.5% only. Because the permissible product here, the permissible in the annexure permissible to bring. How much permissible to bring here? The cigarettes 100 number, cigars 25 numbers, tobacco 125 grams. So that's why I am presenting here these points. So in the given case, my dear friends, in the given case, up to 100 numbers qualify for general elements, over and above general elements, within the 100 numbers of value, over and above general elements will attract the custom duty 38.5%. More than 100 numbers of cigarettes, not permissible, but you are bringing, that value is equal to value of custom duty. Further, cigars, 25 numbers, this is called cigars, 25 numbers, permissible to bring, up to 25 numbers, within which general elements can be granted. If 25 cigars only I am bringing, whose value rupees, let us say 20,000, but I am coming from Nepal. For Nepal, I am coming from Nepal by air, general elements 15,000. This 25 number of cigar worth how much? 20,000 minus 15,000, balance 5,000, which will attract here the duty 38.5%, because the number of cigars not exceeded the limit. Within the limit it is there. Therefore, over and above general elements value will attract the duty 38.5%. If the number of cigars itself 30 you are bringing, 25 only permissible, over and above 25, 5 is there, 5 numbers. That 5 numbers value is equal value of duty. Further, tobacco up to 125 grams is under the general elements. Over and above 125 grams, the value equal to value of duty. Further, now cool down. Firearms, cigarettes, cigars, tobaccos are special products for which we have notification. Now, coming to alcoholic liquor, allowed to bring how much? 2 liters. Beyond 2 liters, if you are bringing, that over and above 2 liters value will attract the duty 38.5%. Sir, what about 2 liters value? For example, each liter is 5,000. 5,000 liters, rather 5 liters I am bringing. Worth how much? 25,000. With that only I am coming to India. From where? From Bhutan I am coming to India by air. In that case, general allowance is 15,000. Now here 5 liters, each 5,000 liquor I am bringing, worth rupees 25,000. But number of liters 2 only you have to consider. 2 liters sir, each one 5,000. 5,000 plus 5,000, 10,000. 10,000 rupees only qualify for general allowance. What is my general allowance? 15,000, but only for 2 liters. Whose value? 10,000. Adjust. Still I have excess 5,000. Ignore. Not going to adjust, because when we talk about the other, over and above 2 liters, namely 3, 4, 5, there are like that liters are there, no 3 liters left over. The 3 liters value is each 5,000, which is 15,000, will attract the custom duty at the rate of 38.5%. Sir, my general allowance 5 rupees pending is there. Keep your side. No use. Reason, you have brought more than 2 liters of liquor, up to 2 liters of liquor, whose worth will qualify for general allowance. The 2 liters of liquor is equal to 10,000. General fuel allowance from you are coming to Myanmar rupees 15,000. In that case, that 15,000 adjust with the 10,000. The excess of rupees 5,000 cannot be adjusted against the liquor value which is more than 2 liters. You got the clarity now? Yes or no? My people are there or not, my dear friends? Disconnected or what? Connection disconnected or what? Sir, you are there or not, sir? I think connection may be disconnected. Connection may be disconnected. No problem. No issue at all. Let us complete this session. I will make this available to all of you by way of a freely can be provided to all of you. No issue at all. Because it's live class which got disconnected because of the internet issue. But I am recording the session. Let us continue this. The recording mode will be made available to all of you. Now please come back. My dear friends, in the given scenario, 2 liters of liquor only permissible under general fuel allowance, where each liter is 5,000, 10,000. 2 liters into 5,000, 10,000. General fuel allowance if you are coming from Myanmar by air 15,000. Adjust excess rupees 5,000 GFA, no use. The balance 3 liters of liquor you are bringing each 5,000, which is 15,000, will attract the custom duty at the rate of 38.5%. Further, my dear sir, here gold, silver, not ornament form, biscuit form, coin form, you are bringing. In that case, in the given case, gold and silver in any form other than ornament will attract the GST. I mean to say, in the given case, custom duty without any general fuel allowance. That gold biscuits, gold coins, silver ornaments, platinum, precious metal, 38.5% on this value. No general fuel allowance. Further, if you are bringing LED, plasma, LCD panels into India, whose worth on which 38.5% is a duty. No general fuel allowance for these goods, which will be crystal clear when we are going to work out some numerics. Further, my dear friends, suppose if you are coming from outside India, after residing over there, you went abroad for your business or profession, and you are residing over there for the past few years, past few months, and coming to India. A person who is engaged in a profession abroad or is transferring his residence to India can bring used household articles without any payment of duty as given below. If you stay more than 3 months but less than or equal to 6 months, household articles without payment of custom duty up to rupees 60,000 you can bring. If you stay more than 6 months, less than or equal to 12 months and coming to India, 1 lakh worth of your personal used household articles can bring without payment of custom duty. If you stay more than 1 year but less than or equal to 2 years, and your household articles you can bring to India up to rupees 2 lakhs without payment of custom duty. If you stay abroad for your profession or business, or maybe for reason you are staying abroad more than any reason for staying abroad for more than 2 years and coming to India, you are shifting your residence. In that case, up to rupees 5 lakhs worth of your household articles free from customs duty. Further, my dear friends, postal articles cannot be called as the baggage. Therefore, general fuel allowance does not apply to postal articles coming to India through post or foreign courier. As per section 82 and 284 of the Customs Act, goods can be cleared by post. Any label or declaration accompanying the goods showing the description, quantity and value thereof shall be treated as an entry for import under the Customs Act. The rate of duty and tariff value applicable to the goods imported by post shall be the rate and value in force on the date on which the postal authorities presented to the customs officer the list containing the particulars of such goods for the purpose of assessment of custom duty. Then the duty will be levied as per the normal duty on import BCD, IGST that will apply on import of that goods through postal courier coming to India. General fee allowance not allowed, which is not a baggage. Normal duty apply as import of goods. The levy, point of levy of custom duty is the date on which the postal authority is submitting the goods for assessment in the office of the customs is the point of levy. As on the date, rate of duty will apply for the particular value of imported goods through postal parcel. With this, I can say that, my dear friends, explanation to this particular baggage, duty on baggage is completed. We are going to bring to your notice now some applications, numeric problems which has own importance to appear in the examination on baggage duty. Referring to you now the applications on baggage duty. Let's take one examination problem here. Mrs. X, an Indian resident who was on visit to China, returned after few months. She was carrying with her the following items: personal effects 75,000, laptop computer 60,000, jewelry 25 grams purchased in China 75,000, music system 50,000. Compute the custom duty payable by Mrs. X with reference to baggage rules. Now, my dear friends, how to answer this examination problem? Simple. Personal effects, no duty. Referred, no. One individual, one laptop, free from duty, therefore no duty. Jewelry 25 grams for a lady passenger, Mrs. X. As Indian resident, she coming to India after few months only, not more than 1 year. If you stay and come only, that particular 40 grams of jewelry whose worth is not exceeding 1 lakh free from duty will be applied. But here she stayed only for few months. Therefore, this 75 rupees taxable. Plus music system 50,000 taxable. 1 lakh 25,000 is taxable. Less general fee allowance, duty fee allowance 50,000, balance 75,000, which will attract custom duty effectively 38.5% on 75,000. 38.5% is nothing but 28,875 is the way in which you can able to find out the duty of custom for the exemption problem on baggage, duty and baggage 28,875. Further, a comprehensive problem which I am bringing to a notice now. Reading the problem as follows. Gregory Pegg of foreign origin has come on travel visa to tour in India. He carries with him as part of baggage the following: travel souvenir 85,000, other articles carried on in person 1,50,000, 120 sticks of cigarettes of ₹100 each 12,000, firearms with 100 cartridges. Value includes the value of cartridges at the rate of 500 per cartridges. Total is 1 lakh. Determine the custom duty payable if the effective rate of custom duty is 38.5%, inclusive of the social welfare surcharge, with short explanations wherever required. Very simple to answer this, sir. This is I am lifting from our workbook, my dear friends, for a kind consideration. So, travel souvenir is nothing but bona fide baggage. Travel souvenir, bona fide baggage. No duty of customs. Coming to other articles carried in person, other articles taxable. 1,50,000 is taxable. Coming to 120 sticks of cartridges, rupees 100 each, means allowed how much out of 120? Allowed is 100 cigarettes only permissible. In our explanation we understood. Whose value how much? Rupees 10,000. The balance how much is there? 20, which is not permissible to bring. How much the value? 2,000. 2,000 itself, the value is the duty on baggage. But rupees 10,000, which will be form part of the our general fee allowance, that is going to be taxable. It is taxable normal general fee allowance. Further, firearms with 100 cartridges, value of the cartridges 500 per cartridges. That means this has two values. One is firearms, other one is cartridges. As you are aware of that, 50 cartridges only allowed under general fee allowance. Here how many cartridges are bringing? 100 cartridges. That means this cartridge is again 50 is to 50. 50 is allowed under general fee allowance. Whose value how much? 500 into 50. 500 rupees na. Therefore 25,000 is generally taxable with our duty free. I mean, after giving the duty free allowance of 50,000 or 15,000 as the case may be. The balance 50 numbers over and above the annexer 1. If so, not allowed to bring, but you are bringing. Whose value how much? Here. Whose value rupees? 25,000, because each one is 500. Therefore 25,000. This itself is the value of the duty. Over and above 25,000 is the duty amount. 100% of the duty. 100% of the value is the duty value. 100% value is equal to duty. Now firearms not allowed, but you are bringing. How much value? The balance. Say 25 goes from 1 lakh, balance 50,000. Firearms rupees 50,000, which is 100% of the value is the value of duty. So duty for firearms is 50,000. That's it. And sum up 1,50,000. 1,50,000 you sum up plus the here 10,000 you sum up, because qualify for GFA. 1,50,000 plus 10,000, 1,60,000. Thereafter here 25,000 rupees, 1,35,000, 1 lakh almost all 85,000, 1,85,000. So here 1,85,000. How you got? 1,50,000 plus this 10,000 out of 12,000 plus the 25,000, 50 cartridges, 1,85,000 minus general fee allowance. Where they are foreign tourist, travel visa, only 15,000 only allowed, 15,000. The balance 1,70,000 at the rate of 38.5%, which is equal to how much? 1,70,000 into 38.5%, which is 65,450 is the duty for allowable baggage. Now apart from that, they have firearms. How much? Worth 50,000 duty. Firearms 50,000 duty, plus here cigarettes beyond 100 numbers 2,000 is set with the duty. So 50,000 plus 2,000, 50,000 plus here more than 50 cartridges you are bringing, 50 cartridges you are bringing, which is not allowed to bring, is equal to value of the duty. The value of 50 cartridges is value of the duty, because you are bringing more than 50. In that case, the over and above 50 is there, which is rupees 25,000. Therefore here 50,000 firearms plus cigarettes 2,000 plus cartridges over and above 50, namely 25,000, which is 77,000 plus 77 1000, which is 100% of value is equal to value of duty, is the way in which you can able to compute for the given examination question, my dear friends. See here, 77,000 is a duty on that particular 100% of the value of the goods equal to value of duty. That value plus 38%, 38.5% on taxable goods, 65,450. You got no? 65,450. 65,450 plus 77,000 equal to 1,42,450 is the total custom duty liable to pay by this tourist when he come to India. 1,42,450. 1,42,450. Got the clarity, my dear friends? In this process, one more examination question I am going to bring to notice now. One more problem reading here. It is lifted from your what we can RTP. Study materials is available this type of problem, which I am bringing to notice now. Reading as follows. Mr. Nodi, aged 40 years and a citizen of Australia, is on a solo trip to India for 1 month to meet his Indian friends residing in Mumbai. He carries with him following articles as part of baggage. Used personal effect 80,000. Other articles carried on in person 1 lakh. 65 cartridges of firearms at the rate of 1000 rupees per cartridge. 150 grams of tobacco at the rate of 10 rupees per gram, namely 1500. Mobile phone 50,000. 50 cartridges of each 100, 5,000. Used personal effects of his infant child for donation 10,000. With reference to the baggage rules, indicate the taxable liability and taxable value in respect of each item in the table under the baggage rules, or otherwise also calculate the custom duty payable on baggage, round off to the nearest rupee in accordance with the law. Ignore agricultural infrastructure and development. Says how to understand this problem, my dear friends. Very damn easy to make you presentation and compute the solution. Only thing you have to recall the memory of what is the general fuel allowance available to a person who is coming to India as a tourist. He is coming as a tourist only. A foreign citizen coming on trip, solo trip, means tourist, which is only rupees 15,000 general fuel allowance if allowed to provide. Solution damn easy for the given problem. It is one of our what we can call RTP question, I can say. Now in the given case, my dear sir, personal effects, used personal effects for the passengers absolutely free from duty. Therefore, this rupee is 80,000, no duty. Coming to other articles, will attract the duty. Other articles will attract the duty. This 1 lakh attract the duty after deducting general fuel allowance. 65 cartridges worth rupees 65,000, each 1,000 rupees, meaning allowed to hear how much? 50 cartridges only allowed, whose value is equal to 50,000. So out of this, 50,000 is our GFA qualify, and 100% duty is equal to the balance 15,000, 100% duty. Thereafter, 150 grams of tobacco, they said 100 rupees per gram, allowed to bring how much? 125 grams. 125 grams each 10 rupees, which is 1,250. Out of this 1,500, 1,250 is equal to allowable for general fuel allowance. Over and above that, how much is there? 250. Fully attached GST, 250 value is equal to value of duty. Mobile phone, fully taxable, 50,000. Fully taxable, 50,000. Thereafter, 50 cigars, cigars allowed how much to bring? 25 cigars only allowed to bring. But you are bringing how many cigars here? You are bringing 50 cigars. Therefore, for allowed to bring 25 cigars, multiply by 100 each, which is 2500. From this 2500 qualify for general fee allowance. The one above that, how much is there? 25 cigars, which is 100 rupees. 2500. 100% the value is equal to value of duty. 2500. Further, used personal effects of his infant child for donation. So they are bringing personal effects of the infant. So for infant, no general fee allowance. Therefore, the entire rupees 10,000 is taxable. Qualify for general fee allowance. 10,000. So here, if you refer like this, what's the value coming here? So 1 lakh plus 50,000 plus 1,250 plus 50,000 plus 2,500 plus 10,000, which is 2,13,750, which qualify for general fee allowance 15,000, because tourist only 15,000. Repeating again, the recomputation, rechecking here. Correct. 2,13,750 minus 15,000. You will get here 1,98,750 net taxable. On this, you have to apply 38.5%, which works out 38.5%, which is 76,519, round off nearest 1 rupee. Then here how much? 100% value of the goods is 15,000 plus 250 plus 2,500, which is 17,750. Itself is the value of custom duty. One custom duty qualify for general fee allowance 76,519. 100% value of the goods equal to value of duty 17,750. If you refer the answer here, first case 76,519, is there na? This one 76,519, same here 76,519. The balance, this one I am talking about 100% of taxable value, 100% of the value of the goods equal to value of duty, which is 17,750. Have given explanation in this given case. Here I given explanation. As simple as this. With this I can say that, my dear friends, the baggage duty applicable for your coming exam May 2024, June 2024 onwards is concluded. Thank you, my dear friends.